What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Chocolate Gumbo. I'm here with the family, and we're doing what we always do each and every week. I'm RJ Mitchell.
And I'm Kendra.
And I am Keith.
Uh-oh. He's just Keith this time.
Comedian Big Keith. It's a camera right there. Is that a camera right there?
That's the camera right there.
That's Chocolate Gumbo time.
This is the time that we come in and we talk about our weekend and everything that happened over the weekend. Just try to recap with what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? So the question we like to ask is, how was your weekend? How was your weekend, guys, ladies?
Yeah. My weekend, I'm still recovering from, last week or whatever. But, Friday, I worked all day in the salon. Saturday, got up showing properties. Back in the salon Saturday afternoon. Dipped out to hit a little lab band at Tavern Saturday night. And then Sunday, I ended the weekend with my brokerage company Christmas party photo shoot. So that was my weekend. It was pretty chill but nice.
We had a Christmas party and a photo shoot?
They had a photo shoot and a Christmas party. We had to change. So we came in company colors, which were blue and gold, but I wore blue with gold accessories. And then we changed it to a more black, classy. And then we took pictures as a group, individually. It was dope. They paid for everything, free drinks, free food. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Serene
that's
Realty.
a party.
Pay for everything.
Shout out to Serene Realty. Hey, y'all need a real estate broker. I work under Serene. I'm Kendra at SFH Property Group. Sorry about that. SFH Property Group on Instagram. Check me out. Come by your house. But anyway, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Getting ready for Christmas to be over.
Has it started?
Oh my God, my mama worried me about this tree and decorations. My mama worried me, but we got everything up except for one little thing I gotta hang up and plug in. But Christmas decorations done. Tavern on the Grange, Beach Basin Brunch. I'm high, so I'm looking down, but Beach Basin Brunch, Tavern on the Grange was an awesome freaking time. So every weekend is awesome, as long as I can be performing and making people laugh all day long.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, my weekend was decent. You know what? I had to start before I got into the weekend. I went right before the weekend. I had to do a show in Tucson, Arizona.
Right.
It was pretty cool, but
was it hot?
hell no.
It wasn't?
It was cold. It was 50 degrees.
In Arizona?
Yes,
wow.
It was a cold front going to Arizona, and they said they was making a joke saying that everybody from Chicago brought the cold to Arizona, which we must have did. So it was 50 degrees. I had to wear a jacket the whole time, but it was cool to see a different scenery. Got a chance to go to a dispensary.
Arizona's beautiful.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, you went to the dispensary?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you had a great time.
Yeah, had a great time. Yeah. But the weekend was good. We did Beach Basin Brunch again with me and Big Keith each and every Saturday. Tavern on the Grange. You want to plug that? That's what we're gonna do. And then Sunday I did Sultry Soulful Sundays, which I do every Sunday at Chemistry, Chicago, Illinois. R&B set. We do that as well. And now we back here getting on the shuffle, man, just talking about what we're about to talk about,
We got some sad days ahead, man. We got some sad days. We lost a good brother in the recent days. We lost a good dude, Twitch, from the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Oh, man.
So devastating.
And it's apparent, according to reports, it's a suicide at this time.
Wow.
And he also left a suicide note. So people with depression, people that's fighting the urge to not want to be here, the people that's tired of fighting, the people that want to give up, don't give up. We all want to give up. Don't give up. Don't stop fighting. Fight for your reality. Fight for your psyche. Fight for the love that you got, and the people that love you will be loving you forever in another way. So live every day you wake up to live, because one day we all gonna die. So you don't have to take yourself out. You don't have to accelerate the process. Live every day happy. The only people that are not stressed out, unfortunately, are people in the grave. So you'll take that stress and be like, look, I don't want to stress no more. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. And then ultimately, suicide rates are increasing ever since COVID, bro. Ever since COVID, they was already bad, but COVID put gasoline on the fire, man. So rest in peace, a good dude, man. A number one type dude. Yeah, you'll see like that be the problem with mental illness too, RJ. Like you'll see people and you be like, man, I wish I had that life. Great wife, great kids, on the Ellen show, doing all kind of other shows and side projects, and the man don't even want to be here. So God bless.
Crazy.
Rest in peace, Twitch, and God bless anybody who's struggling with mental and psychological issues. You can find a way out. Just don't stress yourself out so much over nothing.
Yes, and also, man, prayers out to his family, his kids. Man, and it kind of touch home with me. I mean, born the same year I'm born. Uh, we both made 40 this year, so it kind of like really hit home with me. So, man, so like I said, prayers to his family, his friends, his loved ones, and like we want to continue to say that mental illness is real, and I'm not saying that anybody had mental illness or depression or anything like that we're going through. That is very real, and that we want to say that we love you to our close friends, our loved ones.
Yes.
We love each and every one of you.
We love you. Yes.
Family members. We probably got some family members we don't like, but we love you. Straight up. That's real. And all our family, people, everybody don't see eye to eye. Everybody ain't gonna be the best of friends. But we don't want to see anybody take their life, because regardless, we all love you, and just we're all important, and we are all valued.
Yes.
Would you say that, Kendra?
I completely agree. And, we really don't have all the details in regards to the situation at hand. However, whatever he was dealing with, social media, it looked like he had the perfect family, the perfect wife, kids, life, everything. But you never really know what someone is dealing with once they get home and behind closed doors. So if y'all check on your strong friends, they may look strong, but they may not be strong. Check on those quiet ones that look to be present but really isn't. Like, we just don't know. So if you have anybody out there that you care about, you don't talk to frequently, just send out a shot on Facebook, a message, instant message, text message, call, tell them you love them. But if you are out there suffering with mental illness, depression, or whatever, there is a suicide prevention line, 1-800-273-TALK. Call somebody. If you can't talk to your friend or your family member, call some type of prevention center and just get some help. 1-800-273-TALK for prevention. We want you guys to stay here as long as you can. We're going to die one day. Don't leave too early. Let's stay here for ourselves, our family members, and our kids and our family, our children. You are important. Yeah. You are important.
And you are loved. And you are definitely needed here. For some reason or not, you have value.
Yes.
And your suffrage also, even though we all suffer, we all going through, trust me, we're all going through a full spectrum of whatever life has to bring in. The totality of life is that you have to keep going. My grandmother always said, keep living, keep on living. If you think something is trying to knock you down, you got to make it through that, because the next thing coming going to be stronger than that. And if you let that knock you down, then the next thing going to keep you down, and then the next thing going to jump on that, and you'll never get back up. And that's where the depression starts. Once you start just giving up and letting one thing hold you down. Don't let nothing hold you down. If you sit up out your bed, it's people can't even sit up out the bed. It's people that suffering from different types of life happenings that you be like, man, if he can do it, I can do it. It's a dude, you know what I mean, with no legs out here still living his best life, or somebody that can't do something that I able body, full everything. And it's like, I feel handicapped by hurt and pain and regret and all kind of things that kick in other modes. And once you get down, this world has, I'm not going to say the devil, but this world has, if there's good, there's bad. So there's forces out here that are going to keep you in that energy realm, so their energy realm can get more energy and power. Like, you get good energy spreads good energy. When you get down in the dumps, energies that are down in the dumps are going to keep you down there and keep that power with them, instead of you gaining your power back and seeing a real smile on your face. And never miss an opportunity to make somebody smile or make somebody's day, because you never know. I've had so many people tell me, because people will see me on stage and be like, oh, you funny. I'm the same fucking way on stage, at the gas station, at the drive-thru, at the museum. I'm the same way all the time. So I make people laugh no matter what I'm doing, when I don't even feel like fucking laughing. You feel me? So I never miss an opportunity to spread good love and good energy. And sometimes people really need that. People that's not depressed, people that's not feeling moments of suicidal, reach, like Kendra said, reach out to people. Sometimes if God put somebody on your heart, talk to them people, call them people, text them people. So
yeah.
Chocolate gumbo, baby.
Yeah, you know what? Talking about this energy, man, I wanted to get back. We were talking, and I think we were talking off air a couple of weeks back, and we were talking about an event I did. I wasn't really myself in the show I put on. It was just talking about my energy was down. I was kind of going through it, and just understanding just and appreciating that I control my energy, and I'm gonna give maximum effort every time I get an opportunity to hit the stage or do that, you know. And that was just a great talk, and it's just a great awareness of understanding that we're in the season right now that everybody needs our smile. Even we do. We need it now. You know what I'm saying? So if you know you need it, you don't know the next person. Everybody needs our smile. Everybody needs us to give positive energy. Everybody needs love right now. So give it. You never know what difference that makes. You never know. You know, that could be the deciding factor of somebody making that act or committing an act like that. Just something simple as that. So, with that being said, with you guys sharing that with me and just put me in a different thought process going forward, like just it re-energized me and like, okay, man, you know what? This is what I got a new focus. And sometimes we get so routine in life that we lose focus. That's in our marriages and our careers and our job and stuff like that. Especially with me doing music and performing for a living, sometimes it's like you can get a job mode, even with the things your passions, because you're making money and you can get a real job mode sometimes, and you can lose sight of the simple things like that. Just checking your energy. What do you bring to the table? If you're performing, you're creating the atmosphere, you know? So it starts with you. It starts with you, and just going losing that brother like that this past week, just hearing that and just seeing the joy that even he displayed when he was on camera in front of people,
Yes.
even not even understanding what hurt he was going through. And it's so important that we all give that because we all need to feel that and we all need to receive that as well.
Yeah.
You know what energy is, right? What's make it. The energy is what is the thing that makes your spirit. And spirit, you can feel. You know what I'm saying? You share that energy. You share that spirit. So when you giving off, when you're having fun, the crowd is having fun. Like, and that's what dancing does. Like Twitch, you see some of his performances. The man was world class dancing. Like, bro, could dance in different genres and put them all in one performance. So that energy you get from when you see somebody performing their art to their full potential, that's inspiration. That's that good feeling. That's that good spiritual feeling that you get like, man, I'm finna go draw something, or I'm finna go write a joke, or I'm finna go sing a song, or I'm finna go find a new way to show off somebody's hair, or sell houses. Like, it gives you that inspiration. And once you've inspired people on that level, like, it's like, I remember the day when I was feeling like shit, and Twitch, just watching him dance, his interpretation of the music through his physical movement, it did something for my soul. You feel me? So always know people you have value. You've touched somebody in your life where people don't want to see you gone. We want to see you better, but we don't want to see you gone.
That's real. That's real talk. So once again, we like to say rest in peace to Twitch.
Now, some shit I wish we could kill is this Meg the Stallion and Tory Lane situation. This shit is the drama that life is all about right here. This shit need to be ended. Why don't y'all? I wish somebody mama could just whoop them and hold all. You remember how your mom used to line y'all up?
Yeah,
And she had a belt. Like, tell me which one of y'all did the shit.
Right.
And
Like,
everybody don't say nothing, but everybody look at the motherfucker that did. But mama end up whooping everybody anyway, but still, like, y'all need somebody old school mama to whoop y'all about this goddamn Escalade with a gun. Y'all all need a whooping. Everybody in this situation need a whooping. Meg, and what's the best friend name?
Christy or something? Is it Christy?
Lord, we don't know. Gossip Jesus. What is the Google? Come on, Google lady.
I think it's I think it's Chrissy or something. I'm not
Lord,
sure.
I'm almost
sure.
certain.
Jesus, don't
While you talking, I'm gonna go make sure.
Well, we can say best friend because they've been having the name. They well, not really. They've been putting everything out there doing the case.
Lord. Well, apparently Meg and the best friend have been sneak fucking each other's crush links, sneaky links.
Hold on.
Yes, sneak fucking. That's the only
Hold on.
term.
So hold on. So you're telling me they're doing it to each other, or is it just
No,
They
I
messing
think
with
it's
the same
both.
person.
No. Okay, so RJ, say me and you, when you're single in the imaginary world where me and you can meet a chick. Say me and you meet a chick, right? I hit it off with the chick. So 2 weeks and 3 weeks on, me and the chick get it on. I tell you, man, little Kiki, man, banging, boy. I'm talking about, but that ain't my chick though, so she can do what she want to do. But man, I'm just cracking, right? Then Kiki give you a vibe a month later, and you crack Kiki and don't say nothing. Sneak fucking friends that are sneak
Kelsey
fucking.
Nicole.
So that's is
Kelsey,
that what
Kelsey, that's the
it's
name.
Kelsey? Sorry.
Apparently, according to court testimony, okay, they been sneak fucking rappers. The baby, Tory Lanez.
So both of them was doing that to each
I
other.
think both of them
Sneak
was
fucking.
doing not each other. Them two, they were both messing with Tory Lanez.
They both mess with. I
And
know
the baby.
both of them.
And the baby.
And the baby.
Oh, I
And the
didn't know
baby.
that.
And the baby. So listen, Kendra, weren't we just having this conversation about if you found out somebody you like fucked your friend and y'all didn't?
Oh
wanna
yeah,
do it?
we talked about that.
And now it's playing out in court with the most popular people in Hollywood.
Yeah,
who's
I don't
losing
think
their star
Chriselle
right now. Meg is
knew.
taking some major
I don't
hits
think
right
she
now.
knew.
You don't think the friend knew?
I don't think she. I think she something about she found out like that Megan was. I want to say she was messing with her first, right?
Let me tell you this. If this is going on and they're friends and they're grown, this ain't their first rodeo.
Right.
This
That's
ain't their
crazy.
first rodeo.
So somebody had something covered. It's just a whole bunch of
This ain't
buffoonery
their
that's
first
going
rodeo.
on in this trial.
Either they both do it to each other, or somebody out of those two like doing that. It's either that's what they're both doing, or somebody out of the two of them like has a fetish of going behind people. Some people like that.
Obviously, it's
Like, am I tripping, Kendra? Women?
Wait, this ain't the whole story, G.
Okay.
Apparently, Tory Lane's DNA ain't nowhere on the gun. The gun clip, nothing, no oil from his hands, nothing is on this gun. The clip, the magazine, or nothing. But they said a female's DNA is on the gun.
So them two got into it.
These just the facts.
They got into it.
I don't know.
And Kelsey is trying to plead the fifth now
all over jealousy. It's
But she asked for some kind of immunity or something for her testimony.
Right?
But they granted her that. So they said, why would you ask that unless they granted her that so she could give whatever information she needed to give.
This is too deep.
So for her to be able to plead the fifth when asked the question in court, she can only do that if what she's about to say is going to incriminate herself. So why are you pleading the fifth?
Let me tell y'all this. They had to inform Miss Kelsey that perjury on the stand will subvent the her working with the state. Her did whatever she did, she made it. She get up that line and double back line, and while she double back line some more.
So now she's pleading the fifth.
She gotta plead the fifth.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So we're gonna see how this all unfolds.
But she had to tell her lawyers what she did so they can tell her what to plead the fifth on.
Do you know where it all started though?
What between at that party?
Tory Lanez and Kylie Jenner was about to get it on
at her party,
and that's $1 billion. That's $1 billion.
But what happened was they invited. They was at. I heard that they were originally at Kylie's party. They invited
It was a
Tory
small
Lanez.
party. It wasn't like a big party. It was like
Kylie Jenner's party, but they were there.
Yeah.
They invited
both of them
Tory.
Sneaky link.
They both sneaky link. They both invited
sneaky link.
Right.
Because you sneaking from your friend, and that's both of y'all sneaky link.
Right. So the word on the street was a friend was originally messing with him, and then because of COVID, she caught COVID. She had to go home, and then they was messing around behind her back when she had to go home or something because she had COVID or something like that. But anyway,
but ain't nobody boyfriend and girlfriend. So
they called from the word on the street is they called him over to Kylie Jenner's house. He started rapping with her, and they got mad. And I think Meg tried to snap off like, "Oh, you being bogus to my friend," but you really salty like, "Oh, you gonna smash my friend and me and trying to get." That's what she probably thinking. You know what I'm
And
saying?
everybody was single.
Everybody's single, though.
Everybody was single at
Everybody's
this time.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
what
was
it is.
nobody.
Yeah.
Kylie might have had somebody, but she had a baby daddy. But other than that, she ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Everybody doing what they do. Y'all young, grown, and dumb.
He clearly was getting some rhythm, and people didn't like that.
I mean, Kylie Jenner, see, jealousy starts. Like your girl is $100,000 chick. You a multi-million-dollar chick, and Kylie is a $1 billion chick.
Yeah.
So now it's like female emotion, boy. Female fucking emotion wells up, and then liquor get involved. So you know, but and then hold on, as we grow and evolve and move on, you look back like, damn, I got a dude now. You feel me? I'm in love. He in love, and he got to stand by my side when I was out here bumping the grind. And that's why if my suggestion is to any man is be secure in the chick that you pick. Don't ask her nothing about what she was doing before you was doing something, and don't ask so she don't, and tell her not to ask you. We don't want to know. I ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Let's move forward from there. I don't want nothing about your past. Unless you was a runner off 43rd Street and I'm kissing every nigga in Inglewood, let me know that. But if you just a regular chick with a regular body count, I'm gonna be a regular dude with it because I don't want to tell you none of the shit I was doing. Nigga, I was 2009 shit. Is in a phone booth fucking a mannequin. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh Lord.
I was out here bad, so I don't want to know nothing about your past. And this shit right here is just dragging everybody dirty past into the laundry. And they said Kylie Jenner was the best witness in witness history.
Oh, yes,
Jesus.
she did. Yes,
They said Kylie Jenner got up there, told all the facts, knew the time, knew the details, and was unbiased in her testimony. Praise the Lord for Kylie Jenner. She trying to make sure her little product lines ain't infringed at all.
That part.
Jesus, singing. Everybody sing. Speaking of singing, what's going on with the YSL? Is that the group with Young Thug and
Free Gunna home. They free Gunna.
He at home?
I'm not gonna say anything because I don't talk on gangster
They
shit.
freed him like he's home?
He's at the crib, but the internet and other sources have conflicting stories about how he got free. His legal representation said, don't believe none of the lies, don't believe none of the rumors. Gunna did not cooperate. He got out on some kind of statement he made, but he didn't cooperate. But he made some kind of statement. I don't know what the statement is.
I heard the questions they asked,
or something like,
and he said yes.
Well, what I'm saying is, because I got kids and I don't need to be followed nowhere. I'm telling you is, if you don't know on shit, you don't speak on shit. But we can all speak on what we heard. I'm not saying we can't speak on what we heard because it's low-key common knowledge. But his legal team said, this is a dangerous game y'all playing. His family spoke out and said, this is a dangerous game y'all playing. We ain't worked with nobody. We ain't said nothing. But when you read the paperwork, comma for comma, I wish I had some tea.
Yeah, I mean, I seen the video of them asking him questions.
I don't want nobody to be locked up soon. God
So
bless.
I don't know either, man. That's just a crazy situation. It's just unfortunate, man, what's happening to hip hop. Just especially seeing that we came up watching. I know I was a kid watching my Adidas like a baby, Run DMC. Seeing it goes from that.
This ain't hip hop no more.
It's no hip hop, but it's just, seeing from how big hip hop has gotten worldwide to like we're being, especially Black hip hop artists are being targeted, killed, and
looking at as
and locked up as like gang. It's like a reality TV game or drug thing. Like it's played out through the music. And they're locking people up like it's the streets, and then people are getting gunned down. Like it's like, is it the industry or is it the streets, or is it both?
Hip hop no more, man. This is literally art imitating life at its finest, bro. Art is imitating life at its finest. Like, what are they rapping in their songs? People be living it in their lives right now. So this ain't hip hop, and R&B ain't R&B. It's all this sex and fucking suck music in front of the kids and all this shit going on. So I rocked with it, so I don't really talk about it. But this ain't R&B. This ain't rhythm and blues no more. You can't tell me a motherfucker this any of this shit. The shit we hear most of the time is rhythm and blues. This is nice to listen to, but it ain't rhythm and blues, and the damn show ain't hip hop. Ain't none of this hip hop, bro. But it's music. We all listen to it. It's club music. It's party music. It's street life, gangster, street code music type shit. So, I mean, we live by it. We die by it. And when your lyrics are being used against you in a court of law, then it's like, oh, I didn't mean that. I was just saying
Man,
that.
they doing all of that, man. They locking cats
They
up
motherfucker
in
said
groups.
This nigga said, fuck the judge. Fuck his bitch or some shit. And they played that shit in court
Oh my
to
god.
the judge. I'm like,
It is out of
damn.
control, man.
Comedy. This shit don't get no better than this, man. This is real life playing out like TV. Because who would have known that Young Thug would be charged with? And I'm not saying what he did because I don't know Young Thug. Young Thug
I
is
don't
just a
know him
rapper.
either. I just
This
know
my
him a
best friend.
rapper.
This my best friend. This my.
That's what I know him as, man.
Right.
I don't know him as no gang
I
leader.
don't know him as a family man. I don't know him as
I don't know him as
son, mother, brother.
I know the dude
father.
made music. That's all I know. And
So I never known to be racketeering and gang
yeah,
activity
like
and linked
I
to the hit.
don't. I think it's kind of reaching, and I think it's I think it's. I mean, like I said, like I don't know anything, but just looking and just being in the music business as long as I have. I mean, they have to making records and making money. And I just think it's kind of reaching for just saying like they're just creating this whole gang situation.
I think they definitely was trying to make a statement based on their criminal history and based
That's
on
what I think.
how they got arrested. I heard how they got arrested sounded like a setup too. You know what I'm saying? Sounded like they knew what was going on before they even pulled up. Like it wasn't a surprise. They already knew what was cracking with them. That's why they popped them together with not on drivers, with just by themselves. They waited and waited and waited. So they trying to make a statement. But a lot of this drill music, man, a lot of this super young, 18, 19, 20, drill, kill, stick, chopper, motherfucking switch music. That shit is directly affecting a lot of communities right now, bro, where motherfucking gun violence is on an all-time high. And they don't give a fuck who they shoot. So this, like I said, this ain't hip-hop, bro. What it's gotten to is not hip-hop, bro. And these are singing members. The Young Thug has been in the rap game, what, 15 years now?
Yeah, at least 10.
Not all the way turned up. What was that man's first song? It was the weed song. I'm a stoner. That was a long time ago, boy. At least 10 years
that
ago.
was at least 10 years ago. He been in there for a minute.
And he
I
was,
guess he OG status at this point.
He was the extension of Wheezy for a while. Remember?
Yeah.
He took over that Wheezy sound. Like not took it over, but
yeah, he was his
version of his interpretation of music, and it had a direct Lil Wayne inflection. Like it wasn't Lil Wayne at all, but you can tell Lil Wayne like influenced the man. Like Stevie Wonder influenced whoever type shit. So yeah. Kendra, any word on the gangster music? You have kids that listen to. You have.
Yeah.
How old is your son?
My son is 26.
Oh, he definitely listens to that.
They play all that drill music and rap music and all day long, but
you tune it out because you can't listen to it. You can't, right?
I just told my age saying my son 26, but yeah, he definitely listened to Young Thug and all of those people out there. Hopefully he's not being influenced by it, but
I mean, they like what they like. It's no different than when we was listening to NWA and stuff like that. Yeah. But I mean, it is affecting it. It's a different generation. The family structure and the stuff the parents and grandparents we had is different than what our is really different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though we acted a fool hearing those kind of songs, I can imagine like we're a lot looser. You know what I'm saying, as parents now and this generation, grandparents now than our parents and grandparents was. So I can imagine how that can really affect them on a bigger scale of being influenced doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it is some good rap artists. It is some hip hop artists out here.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah.
I'm not going to say that there aren't any hip hop artists, but the industry is definitely not hip hop. It's rap music. Let's cut clear to what it is. And a lot of it is hot. It'd be the hottest shit on the radio. It'd be hot. Like all the female songs, I'm shouting out all the Glorrillas and the Meg Thee Stallions.
Maybe so. Why they rap so hard? Like
the female
when
rappers
Lil'
are harder
Kim
than
sexy, she was sexy because she was hard,
she was the
right?
Nana, baby.
But it was like she sounded like a sexy woman though. We're rapping, and it's like when you're hearing like Glorilla. I'm sorry. Now I'm not saying she's like not good or anything. It's just the tone of her voice is like she trying to sound like a dude. And it's like that's how even like with Meg, it's like they sound so.
I don't think she's trying. I think that's just
her
voice. Just like old boy that got killed, Pop Smoke.
Damn. Okay.
That was just he had the coldest. That man had a rap voice, bro. A lot of these.
I just said they rap voice. I get it.
If you look at a lot of the battles, you look at the rap battles. Is the Smack? I think do the rap
back in the day.
They doing rap battles now, bro. It's a rap.
Smack was doing. Back in the year,
they're still doing rap battles to this day. Brand new ones. Just go on the internet. And they cold. You got to have a rap voice. I think that's just Glorilla's rap voice. I think this is you do her
No, it's just so.
She's definitely a daughter of Meg type shit.
Right. I'm just saying, like her and Meg, it's not. I'm saying even with Queen Latifah. Let's say this.
Okay.
Queen Latifah, naturally she has a lower tone voice, right? But when she rap, I'm pretty sure she like even the time period she was doing it in the like late 80s to 90s, it was like put a little color to it. You can't.
Let me stop you on your tracks. Let me stop you on your tracks, Missy Elliott. Hold your Missy point. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. Rage. Rock on with your bad self. Fuck out of my face, man. Glorilla, don't listen to this nigga. He's in age denial. He forget that it was motherfucking Apache.
They probably just brought it different. You know,
female rappers back in the
day.
No,
it's just.
Go ahead and say it, Missy. Go ahead. Missy was a multi.
No. Missy was dope. No, I'm not saying like that. I mean, I understand people. I'm just saying like it's just.
Missy did have it.
It was just. Maybe
she brought it differently.
Glorilla. You know what? I'm not even gonna be the one. I'm not gonna be that dude that's picking on you. I'm not even picking on you. I like your music. I was just saying the tone. I thought it sounded like
aggressive.
Like a woman trying to sound like a dude playfully. I think she could, cause she was on that like talking about so she be grunting, and that was funny. But it sounded like nothing to do with one no parts of like hey. It was funny to her and it cracked up and it was a funny clip, but it just seemed like. To me, like it seemed like, man, her voice, is she trying to do that on purpose? Or even with Meg Thee Stallion.
How you was perceiving it at first.
Right.
At
first it kind of called me like, okay, well.
I got you.
Yeah, when you introduced like for the first time, you taking everything in.
Fuck Nigga Free was a hell of a first song, bro. Like, I'm F-R-E-E, fuck nigga free, about me.
I'm like, whoa.
That shit right there is
she must got like 4 guns on her.
It's liberating. It's liberating. The tone of that is just like, bitch, you can't fuck with me. I don't want to shoot. When you wanted to. Bitch, you can't fuck with me even if you wanted to. Bodak Yellow. With Cardi B.
I was just gonna mention Cardi B. She was a little harder probably when she first started.
Even with Cardi B, she sounded hard too. Like, but it's that I guess it's that Spanish kind of accent she has too.
Okay, yeah.
That got that. But you're right, trending wise, most of the female hip hop, you see how it started going like that, like Cardi B. Then Meg, and it's like even Meg voice kind of like, geez, it's like, okay, well, like I was trying to figure out like Meg Thee Stallion, right? You think of a stallion is a man horse, right?
RJ, shut the fuck up.
No. Am I lying or no? Just correct me. It's not a male horse.
Allow me to go.
Female horse, not.
Because I think a stereo horse is called a nair. Remember, go that nigga on that nair. Stallion meaning Google says a male.
It's a male horse.
Okay, listen. All right, no. I'm gonna address this. We're in it. This is 2022. We're going into 2023. Now we're talking about a world that we actually have transgenders, right? That we have women that look like men with beards, muscles, and everything, and we have men that look like women with butts, titties, and everything right there. So when you said, when I first heard Meg Thee Stallion, I thought, I promise you, when I first heard the name and I heard her rap, and it was kind of thinking, it was like, hold on, is this like a transgender rapper? That's what I thought, because it was like, you're tall, you're big, and you call yourself a stallion. And I just thought when you stallion is a man horse. I don't know. She realized that word, what it meant. She probably thought it was a nice horse. No, she probably just talking like a big horse.
RJ, you ready to stop? Can I start? Or you still going?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. All right. We're gonna stop RJ twice today. On the Glorilla, I'm sorry, baby. RJ I don't know what he's talking about. It's been the whole new genre of female rappers is they're exuding toughness because the black woman has been so torn down that they have to put that bravado out there through the rap voice, but still be a feminine female, but still have so much power and universal energy in that voice from the years upcoming to now. So I'll give you a pass on that one because you were talking about your first experience with Glorilla, the first realizing that, damn, this little motherfucker 117 pounds, tough as a motherfucker. Like, I get that.
And even Meg, that was my first thing. I know what it is now, but that's what I'm saying. When I first heard it,
when I first heard Glorilla, I thought she was 7 feet tall. I thought she was a big, burly motherfucking female, tough lady.
But Glorilla is too much like gorilla, and it's like
right. Glorilla sounds like gorilla. It sounds like male,
manly, masculine, tough,
but she's
ugly.
Really a pretty light-skinned young lady. Right? She's pretty and light skinned, right? Yeah. Glorilla is a nice looking young lady, right? So that's just her rap voice. We got that. When you said stallion and Meg Thee Stallion, I'm a stallion lover, okay? And I ain't never related no woman over 5'11", around 160 pounds to 232 pounds, because I like them thick stallions. I've never related. When you talk about how thick and tall and juicy a woman is, stallion to a male horse, bro.
Neither have I.
I think that's just some. I'm not saying you because this is the ongoing
I never
thing.
called him a stallion though.
No. What I'm saying is this is the ongoing thing with Meg though. Everybody still wants to call her a man. This is something that you tapped into that you don't even know. People have been trying to say Meg Thee Stallion's a dude her whole goddamn career.
Whoa! I just took it off the name alone.
Yeah. And that's fine.
Like,
that's why I had to stop you before
okay.
We went any further. I want to hear you out and make sure, because people have said Meg's whole career that she's probably transgender or has transitioned into a female. When, bro, she's just a tall, sexy woman who, I mean, I don't know why they call tall, thick women stallions though. That the male connotation on that, I never went.
Especially if you know what the stallion is originally oriented. Right, but you probably ain't thinking about it.
I had to Google the definition, so I've never looked up.
When you see the definitions, like when I learned the stallion as a kid, I know, like kids will tell you, don't call me a kid because that's a goat, right? That's a kid is like a baby goat or something like that, right? So I knew the word stallion mean a male horse. I knew that. So it's like stallion.
By the time I see thighs and ass, I wouldn't give a fuck what kind of horse it was. You understand me?
I know, but it's 2023 and it's people with thighs and ass that have something else with the thighs and ass.
I know, and you got to be careful.
That's what I'm saying. So, but it's no knock to that, and trust me, for the LGBTQ.
You're more than welcome to be whatever kind of sex you want.
We're not saying that. We're just trying to get clarity, just so we know, and just how the world is moving. I heard that title, the name, and I seen how Meg, she's like kind of like aggressive rap style. I was like, okay, is this a transgender rapper? Because you choose the name Stallion, meaning that's what that is.
No, it was never meant to.
No, not for her, but I
just
know
in
the
Yeah.
general.
Just
Yeah,
reading
yeah.
into
general.
it. Right, sight unseen. Just sight unseen. We're
Sight
not talking
unseen.
about Meg personally. We talking about sight unseen. You feel me? Sight unseen, it don't sound right. But if you like thick women, because everybody don't like thick women. Everybody has their own particular taste. Some women, some people like this real thin
Skin.
women with the big chest. Some people like the real thin women with the big booty. Some people don't like their booties that big. Some people like tall. Some people like short. Some people like dark. Some people like it's something
Yeah.
for everybody. But if you're talking about 5'11" to 6'2", 165 to about 220 pounds, boy, you talking about the volleyball players, the swim teams all over the world. Motherfuckers is like long, like not no short. Everybody love the short thick girls. Now those short thick girls, do not take a knock on this. The 5'2s to 5'5s, y'all still winning. The 5'6 to 5'8, y'all still winning. But it ain't nothing like having your thickness all the way up here. Oh shit. Ooh. You look at the motherfucker, they just still going like, damn, that Lisa Leslie, you think it's hell, Lisa Leslie. So it's something about tall women, and everybody don't like that. You feel me? Like
Right.
some women like tall guys.
Yeah.
Some tall women like short guys. It's something for everybody. But when you talk about stallions, you talk about a taller, thicker female. Kind of chubby to very slim and just juicy legs, muscular arms. You know, Venus, Serena Williams was the original stallion. You think anything? Do you
what
think,
they call her?
shit, what is she fucking? She ain't. Do you ever think? Do you ever think anything unfeminine about Serena Williams?
No.
Do you look at Meg Thee Stallion to see anything unfeminine?
No.
No.
Thank you very much.
No. Not that I've seen her and it's like, oh, okay, cool. But just hearing the name, listening to the music, and like knowing what I knew, it was like, that's what that means.
Every tall female ain't a stallion either. Brittany Grant. Oh shit, that baby just got back too soon. Too soon. Brittany,
Welcome home, Brittany. Welcome home again. Welcome home. Welcome
you
home.
in Russia?
Make sure you get some.
Okay, cool.
You know what? Make sure you get something to smoke on, because you're on America.
But speaking of the LGBT community and the gay community, we have to understand that they're growing and they're evolving, and I think people's views and opinions have to grow and evolve and open up as well. Like I'm open to all the rule changes, all the sex changes, all the name changes. It's just some of the shit y'all have to not wait, because y'all been in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say y'all community been in the shadows and they need to be put on the forefront. They got sex education across the educational spectrum in most cities and places. The curriculum is including LGBT community. They're teaching it.
Yeah.
But they're teaching it not so that they'll be interested in it. They're teaching it for understanding
and knowing.
sensitivity.
Okay.
You feel me? To understand that these people don't believe in pronouns. Ain't no him, her, she, him, none of that. It's Stanley or Samantha. You know what I mean? It's they. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's a delicate balance you have to do, but LGBT community, y'all can't change all the goddamn rules, okay? I just saw a clip from Sydney Star. Now, Sydney Star is one of the flagships for LGBT community. She got her sex change when she was called a sex change and not transitioning. She had her shit when she was on Maury, and Maury was doing the episodes where could you tell whether they was a man or a girl? You remember that? Like,
Yeah, that's long time. Her, yeah.
The Maury Povich would line up about 10 to 15 people, and the whole show would be, were they born whatever they're showing that they are, and a way to desensitize the people to different types of people. That was back in the day.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's what it came from. Now Sydney coming out. Now I said she was the flagship. Now she's trying to transition into a whole nother level of the transition phase. She said that men who like transgender women are not gay. Mm-hmm. That's a new rule that she's implementing it. She's implementing the nuance of the understanding of the rules. If you're a regular dude and the woman you in love with used to be, well, transitioned into whatever, and transitioned into her new womanhood. Okay, she's a her now. She's not a he anymore. She's a her. And she told you she's fully a her, and she used to be a he. And you,
So how is that not considered gay if
I'm
you
just
were
confused.
born?
I'm not denying it. I just don't understand
I
the
think-
logic.
Like,
I think to be honest with it, it's a lot of it will be it's we'll be all day taking apart because it's going to be something that somebody don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Even with the pronouns, what you're saying, they, he, you know, all of that. Like I don't understand that either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I I understand what they're doing. It just kind of seems like it's bringing more confusion.
yeah,
I'm not.
I just, in my opinion, well, I mean, when you think about it, if they were born the male spectrum and changed the dynamic to a female, if you're looking at it that way, if they're considering themselves as the female right now, then I guess if you look at it like that, then I guess you ain't gay. You're not a man. The man won't even know does he know up front, like, okay, I was a man, now I'm a woman, or is she just strictly I'm a woman and this man is dating me? Like, he probably don't even know. Or do they know? Like, how do like are you fully transitioned where that down there is gone, where it's a
is that the
down,
rule?
like,
Does it have to be like right? Does the transition? Okay, so if it's a woman that's transitioning to a man, do the woman have to have a man part for the other woman not to be considered
gay or
lesbian or gay, right? How does that work? Or if it's a guy and he's dating a woman that used to be a guy, does the woman that used to be a guy have to have a female part for the guy to be considered not gay?
We got too many questions and
yeah. So it's kind of like at the end of the day, these are questions that makes people uncomfortable, but we can't move forward without having these uncomfortable conversations across the board.
And you have to be open about your questions. You can't just be closed off and say, no, that's just fucked up. No, you have to be like, okay, so if you're willing to tell me something, can I ask questions? And a lot of times when people are comfortable about where they've come from and where they've transitioned to, as long as you ain't talking about the graphicness of the surgery, they'll tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll talk to you.
I worked with a person that had transitioned to a female at Amazon. And you know, at Amazon, you got to be careful what you say because HR will be talking to your ass and walking you out the building. So I learned to deal with it. And she had kids by her former wife, but she was who she is now. You feel me? When she was a guy, she had kids, little bitty babies too. Motherfucker had a 4-year-old and a 7-month-old. Dick busting. Former dick was busted and wanted to be, I forgot the name. Good thing I don't remember the name because I definitely would say it, but went from Carl to Crystal type shit. You feel me? And all the truck drivers used to come and like, hey, what's up with bro? That's Crystal. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, because you don't want to be banned off the Amazon property, so you better call this motherfucker Crystal at this end gate. You ain't finna be disrespecting the person I'm working this motherfucking gate with your jokes. Because you know, hey bro, what's up with bro? That's Crystal. What load are you bringing in today? Because I used to work the inbound, outbound truck gate. So I used to check the truckers in, tell them what door to go to and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, at Amazon. So motherfucker like, hey, what's up with and you know, I'm trying to respect the fact that I'm silly, you feel me? And respect the fact that my creativity and my imagination, if you watch the like, what's up with bro? That's Crystal, sir. I may chuckle a little bit, but I'm saying that's Crystal. You know, and I know that nigga feet 14 inches with big ass boots on in the goddamn snow with big ass muscles. You call him Crystal. Whatever the fuck his ID badge say, you call the ID badge what the ID badge say.
His name is Crystal.
Her. It ain't a her or him. That's Crystal.
That's Crystal.
Take the pronouns out. That's Crystal.
Learning moment.
Crystal is very nice. Crystal has babies. They're beautiful. Crystal has an ex. But it's to the understanding of what's real now. Like we touching on the subject about how I think I forgot who said it, but it was a soundbite off the internet that said truth ain't truth no more. I think Charleston White said that he's winning off the fact that truth ain't truth. Truth is whatever I can make you believe. And that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's what back in the day in the 30s when people used to sit around the radio before TV and all that, before the internet, they used to have people scared of the body snatchers. Remember? People used to sit around the fireplace, listen to the radio, and listen to these people tell creepy ass fucking stories and think it was real. They had your mind wrapped around the story, and everybody in the small towns, because ain't no internet, ain't no TV, ain't no local news. It's barely a paper and books, and you just listen to the radio with your family. They had people scary and creeped out over spooky stories, right? Once you control somebody's perception, whatever you get them to believe, that's real now. And you can't make them unbelieve it till they unsee it. And that's why the internet and the TV, they make people either see shit or unsee shit that they never really see the same again. Like, we don't teach kids about Santa Claus. I'm taking my kids to the mall. Now, this is your spending limit, nigga. Shop or shut the fuck up about what you ain't got, and you're gonna get a couple more extra gifts. So,
you know what? That don't really. It's funny you said it about the Santa Claus thing because we in the Christmas season. It don't really. I found out telling kids the truth don't really mess up their experience with Christmas. Really don't. So, but man, this is chocolate gumbo. I had a good time. You had a good time as well.
Yes, we did. It was well, we talked about something last week that we wanted to touch back on in regards to controlling relationships, but yeah, I don't know if we got time to kind of talk about it a little bit.
Good.
I mean, so if you remember the last episode, we were talking about who actually had the control and how we let someone control the situation in the relationship, and we were about to get deep into that conversation last week. But we had to go. So I just kind of wanted to touch back on that in regards to us feeling like we're being controlled. My question was in a relationship when we are with our significant others, why do the male or sometimes the female in the relationship feels like they have to control the other person or have control over them where it should be a dictatorship in regards to what they feel like they should do or not? Why do we feel like we should be able to control another grown person in a relationship that we're sharing a relationship with, opposed to just being ourselves and allowing each other to be ourselves? Why do the man feel like he needs to control the woman, or the woman feels like she needs to control him? Like,
Keith, though.
rules of the jungle: kill or be killed, dominate or be dominated, run or get ran over. You have to set the rules of how you're going to live your life and set to it. I'm an equals guy. I don't want to tell this woman what to do. I want to give her suggestions, protect her from what I can protect her from, and trust that her leadership and her knowledge and her wisdom will be her equal half of this 100-degree circle we got.
Love it.
And I want to meet her right here with her energy, match her effort, match her celebrate me, I'm going to celebrate her. Match her cook for me, I'm going to cook for you. Match her take for tack and go far and way beyond trying to make us right. I don't want to have to lead her, and I don't want to have to lead me, but I want to be able to be led. I want her to be able to be led, but I don't want to have to lead or have to make you do shit, because I just want shit to fall in place, and they don't always do that. You gotta, if you better with balancing the bills, I'm gonna just give you the money. You feel me? I'll submit, but I'm still gonna do my thing. If I'm better at doing a certain kind of thing, you're gonna trust me to do that, and we gonna figure our own way out. You don't have to dominate me. I don't have to dominate you, even though I like to be dominated.
We all like to be dominated at some point in the relationship at the right time. You know, behind closed doors, you know, no holds barred.
Okay, go ahead.
That Christian Grey be hitting me. Okay, I'm just playing. Anyway, yeah.
Dominators and dominatrix. Oh shit! Put your boot in my hello.
But
we're talking about, you know.
I think on the point of why people feel that way is fear. Just to piggyback off what Keith said, like, it's just the fear. It's fear. You feel like you have to control something because you don't trust it, or you feel like if you can't control it, then whatever can happen. So you're afraid. So you feel more better about the situation if you can control certain aspects of it. And everybody uses control differently. Some people, women, don't necessarily use control the same way as men use control. Men use control more of an overpowering way. Women use it with manipulation. Master thinkers. You're not gonna overpower me. You're a woman, so it's like okay, but I'm gonna control this by controlling your emotion. I'm gonna get this attitude with this, and then it's gonna make you do what I want because you don't want to deal when I have an attitude.
Chocolate gumbo, bitch. What y'all thought this was? Y'all thought you was gonna watch this and be entertained? No, y'all gonna take some to this into your real life and be like, damn.
Some of y'all be out there thinking that y'all people, mamas and daddies in these relationships. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's the part I do not like. You got the man, like, do you know that we are supposed to be one if we're together, if we're married, we're a couple. It didn't say, okay, we married now, I'm your daddy and I'm gonna tell you what to do and you just gotta do this and that's it. Or vice versa, I'm your mama. Like, I'm treating you like, you my child. Like, we have to have respect for the adults in the relationship on both sides so we can like coexist and be together and do what we gonna do, because too many people are out here being companions in a relationship but trying to control the grown person.
Yeah.
The kids are the only things that we need to be controlling in the relationship. We need to come together with whatever we are dealing with as a couple, but
even
I'm
with
too grown to be controlled. You too grown to be controlled.
Even with a certain point with kids, that stops, right?
That's true.
Yeah, when your kid, you don't treat your 26-year-old the same way you treat him as you treat him when he was a kid. So you have to, even with that, it's a certain point when they get older, because we got kids that's getting older. Just got a kid that turned 21. So it's like we have our parenting and the way I deal with him have to change. Because it's like I could be hard, or you could be overbearing. It's like, okay, but he's 21. So guess what? I can talk all the shit I want. But when his ass leave and go to college, he gonna do what the fuck he want to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, I need to probably try to holler at him a different way, because at the end of the day, he grown. He's at this label that he making his own decisions. He's living his own life. So I gotta relate to him a different way. I can't relate to him like he's 6.
True.
So it's like, yeah, you're right. Even with your kids that even have a time limit, you gotta let go. You can't control them. So you definitely can't control your mate. You got any closing remarks, Keith?
I want to say life is all about control. And the type of person that you get with, if you can't take somebody controlling you, don't get a controlling person.
That part.
You have to pick carefully who you share your life with. We share our beds and we share our time, but who you share your life with is a careful selection process, people. And you can't just pray somebody in your life and think they magically finna be who you thought they was. You gotta carefully pick. You gotta go through the shit. You gotta see people for who they are, and you have to understand who you are first before you try to match yourself with anybody. Know yourself. Know what you can take. Know what you can't take. And you know what that takes? Mistakes.
Learn from mistakes.
Life.
Jesus.
And that's the reason why you need this chocolate gumbo sauce all up in that shit to make it just right.
In it. Ooh. Life lessons are the hardest to go through, but they are the best to learn from. Okay. I just gotta say the hardest to go through, but the best to learn from, because you yourself has sat there and experienced what you've experienced. You don't want to feel that again, whatever that was that you went through, so you learn from it, you move forward. Whatever we learned in that past experience, we're going to take it to the new experience, so hey, that's life. We got to go through it. But yeah, y'all choose y'all partners, right? Try to know yourself first, fall in love with you, and just know what you like and don't like. Some people like to be controlled, though. Some people want to be a submissive.
Breaking news. According to the shade room, before we check out, breaking news. The juror seen in the elevator with Tory Lanez and his team, and they trying to say there was no discussion of the case. This shit, did y'all know somebody came up missing in the goddamn Tory Lanez case?
Yeah, somebody bodyguard. Was it Megan's bodyguard?
Well, somebody bodyguard with direct evidence to the case is not to be found. They paid this nigga $20 million to get the fuck lost. Go to Bolivia, bitch. Go to the Ukraine.
Not answering a call.
Not available. We stay tuned to that.
Oh my God.
So let's hope they paid the man to disappear instead of come on, y'all ain't gangster. Please don't be gangster.
Please don't be that.
Pay the man to leave.
And if they didn't, they will find out.
Lord Jesus, y'all. This is too much. Y'all doing too much, Meg. I love you, Meg. I respect what you've done for the Black female entrepreneur. You've paved the way for Black girls to believe anything. You've made a way to they can talk about their pussy for 2 hours and be a millionaire. But don't be stupid, baby. Tell the truth, because this ain't doing nothing but bringing you down and making you look like a young person that has a lot of mistakes to make and that's going to grow from the situation. All the major stars been through this shit, Meg. Michael Jackson, Gary Coleman, all of our young idols, P. Diddy, all of them been through. Mystical still in jail. All of them been through the shit you're going through. Snoop, Tupac, like everybody's been where you are. Just make better decisions and keep your star shining, sis. And start rapping about real life. Goddamn. Rap about how hard it is to be a female artist in a male-driven society. Rap about some heartache. Get some Taylor Swift going on. Stop rapping about your pussy, baby. Your pussy is one thing. Life is about a whole bunch of other shit. Okay, I'm sorry, man.
Any closing remarks, Kendra?
No, I'm good. Like, I agree on what y'all said, and I just want everybody to just live and be them. Come on, man. Let's just do life. We're here to be here, and until it's time to go, we just doing life. Chocolate gumbo. We just mixing it all up. You know, leave some comments if y'all got something y'all want to say in regards to what we tapped in. If you disagree, if you agree, if you want to know more, let's talk about it. Put some comments in the below part of this. What do you call it? What we call it here? The comment section.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to say, you want to hear, just tap in.
DM us too. You do all that stuff.
That, yes.
Once again, man, we like to say, man, happy holidays to everybody out there. We're towards the end of 2022, so we're not necessarily sure when you will be seeing this episode. But for those that celebrate, we hope everybody had a great holiday season. Yeah. Happy holiday, man. And we sharing peace and love to everybody. We don't want to hear about anybody else committing suicide. Mm-hmm. Check on all your good friends. Check on the family. Check on the elderly as well. Mm-hmm. Tell them that you love them. And this is Chocolate Gumbo. We signing off, man. Anything else, Keith?
Don't get drunk at your family house and get your ass beat. Okay? Stay regular drunk till you get home. And then be extra drunk and call everybody and cuss them out after you at the house. But don't get drunk at their house and get kicked down the stairs and snatch the banister off the wall. And please, not this year. Happy holidays. See y'all after Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Chocolate Gumbo signing off, y'all.